I'm Chris Lawrence with your top stories from North Texas. Families had a real scare in Frisco ISD. The district secured all its schools Monday after receiving threatening emails. And some students told Brittany Moncrief incidents like this are far too common.
How can you describe normal when the unusual keeps occurring?
It becomes annoying, frustrating, but more importantly, scary.
Because when Travis, Manav, and Joaquin got ready for school Monday morning,
we were told we can't show up at all. They're not letting people in or out.
Frisco ISD says a number of campuses received threatening emails.
We're supposed to be safe. We're supposed to be come to school just to learn and not for threats of our lives.
While parents and students tell us they don't know what those threats were, Frisco police say the threats are not credible.
It still scares a lot of us in the community.
The district placed schools on secure status for hours as a precaution. This means no one is allowed inside after the order. And school after school, parents picked up their children early.
I think the problem is that these threats happen way too often nowadays.
Just last week, the FBI was looking into several threats across North Texas schools.
A few years ago, people would be happy our school's getting closed because it's a snow day. Today, our school's getting closed because there's a shooter.
Leading some to question, what is normal?
We're not always oh wow, this is happening. It's like okay, here it is again. It's
routine. It's routine nowadays, and this is not something that should never be routine.
Yeah, shouldn't happen. It's embarrassing.
In Frisco, I'm Brittany Moncrief.
A woman is receiving a mix of criticism and praise after she revealed where ICE agents are staying in Dallas. Brittany Costello spoke to her after the video went viral.
Hey guys,
it is a video
Gia, and I just wanted to give a warning to y'all
that is racking up the views.
2.6 million plays
with thousands of shares, warning North Texans about ICE agents allegedly staying at the Dallas Hilton Anatole.
I posted the video mainly because I was worried about the people in my community.
This woman, who would only identify as Gia, was working as a valet last week, the same day as the deadly shooting in Minneapolis.
But I just felt like people's lives were at risk.
She posted about their stay.
Quite frankly, I don't really care if I lose my job.
And in a since deleted video, she says even recorded the agents' unmarked cars. While she says support has been overwhelming, there's also been backlash from people saying she put the agents at risk.
A lot of people are just wanting me in jail and just wanting me dead, honestly, and I'm scared.
Do you feel like you put them in danger?
Honestly, I don't believe that I did.
SMU political science professor Matthew Wilson.
This is a real flashpoint now between people on the left and the right in America, is their attitudes towards ICE.
Attitudes that can and sometimes do lead to violence. Like the two shootings last year, one at the Dallas ICE detention center where 2 ICE detainees were killed, and an ambush at an ICE detention center in Alvarado. A police officer was shot in the neck.
Opponents of our action would say, whatever you intended, the reality is that in this climate where there's so much angry rhetoric directed against ICE, telling people where they are staying is an invitation for someone who may be a little unhinged to take some sort of dramatic or violent action.
Gia stands by her video.
My intentions when posting the video was never to harm anybody.
She was fired from her job. Hilton directed us to its third-party parking company. Town Park sent us a statement saying Town Park is aware of the situation at the Hilton Anatole. The associate violated our business conduct policy and is no longer employed by our company. But Gia says she's been receiving job offers on social media.
My community is showing up for me just like I wanted to show up for them.
In Dallas, I'm Brittany Costello.
The Dallas PD just updated city officials on its recruiting push and impact on public safety. Scoop Jefferson has new insight from the police chief on where his department goes from here.
The police chief and his staff not only shared with the Council Public Safety Committee where the city is when it comes to reducing violent crime, but also the number of officers the department has in the fight against crime.
And it's going to continue to go down because everyone's important in Dallas.
During Monday's Dallas Public Safety Committee meeting, the city's top cop and his team used PowerPoints to update city council members on public safety. The violence crime reduction plan focused on most. Chief Daniel Como shared, compared to 2024, violent crimes in Dallas like murder, robbery, and aggravated assault all down in 2025. Como says that includes random gunfire throughout 2025, like the city saw on New Year's Eve, down by more than 10% the previous year. The chief believes Dallas PD's success in recruiting new officers will also help reduce violent crime, sharing because of fewer incidents, they've also seen victim numbers drop year to year.
In addition to the violent crime plan, we're going after all those individuals with felony warrants. We are the most proactive police department in the United States, and we're being very proactive in going after bad people. Our recruiting is going extremely well. People want to be a Dallas police officer. We're known across the United States, for our police department is known across the United States. And when people think of Texas, when it comes to law enforcement, they think of Dallas Police Department.
Right now, Dallas PD has 3,286 sworn officers. They have already recruited 50 men and women to participate in the next recruit class. The overall goal, 4,000. The next recruit class for the Dallas Police Department actually starts on Wednesday, with the chief telling those men and women, be ready. In Dallas, I'm Scoop Jefferson.
A grandmother in North Texas got scammed out of $15,000, then went through a grueling months-long fight to get her money back. But as Luke Clary reports in a WFAA follow-up, there's finally been a breakthrough.
Last week, Billy Young got a call she thought she might never receive after 16 months of waiting.
They said, we have some good news for you.
It was Wells Fargo, reversing its decision to deny a fraud claim filed after she says a check she wrote for nearly $15,000 to pay off a car loan was altered and cashed by someone else. The bank previously told the 83-year-old she had missed a 30-day deadline to report the fraud.
How am I going to report something that I don't know? I didn't know it. Within a week, 1 day, of my conversation with you all, it changed dramatically. It just, words cannot express.
It came just days after WFAA first brought you this story. Wells Fargo responding in a statement, "We have resolved this matter with our customer." What do we have here?
I have a check.
In a longer statement, Wells Fargo said it remains concerned about check fraud and urged customers to review their accounts closely and make sure checks are cashed by the intended person. Billy's family also filed a police report with Dallas Police, but even if charges are ever filed, the emotional toll remains.
And the hurt that came to me, I felt like I didn't deserve it. I know I didn't deserve it.
With her savings restored, she says she can finally move forward.
For your station, for what you done, whether it was in person, in the office, in the field, it doesn't make any difference. I would say thank you from everything that I have.
In Dallas,
thank you.
I'm Luke Clary.
Well, we're sorry Miss Young had to go through that, but so glad she got her money back. And those are your headlines from North Texas.